Okay, a linear search is a searching algorithm. So searching algorithms are, again, you know what an algorithm is. It's one that searches through a data set if you are looking for something. All right, search algorithms are used all the time. There's lots of different sorts. A linear search is the simplest. Okay, so let's imagine we were trying to search the data set above. So we've got our data set here. The position, all I mean by that is it's the position in the data structure. So imagine it's a list in Python or an array or in a different language, whatever. At position 1, we've got the number 12, 2, 5, 3, 55, etc. Obviously in Python it might start counting as 0, just roll with it. You can change it according to your language, but essentially the way it works is exactly the same. So a linear search just works by looking at the data one at a time and comparing it to what you're searching for. And if it doesn't match, move on to the next item. So, for example, searching for the number 7, it would start by looking at the number 12. It would look at the number 12, go, well, that's not the number 7, what I'm looking for. So it would move on. Then it would look at the number 5, that's not what I'm looking for. Look at the number 55, that's not what I'm looking for. And then finally, it would look at the number 7 and go, aha, that's what I wanted. Now, there are only two ways at which, once it's running, the linear search algorithm will end. It will either find the item of data you're looking for in whatever the data structure is, or it will reach the end of the data set and inform you that it doesn't exist. Now, that sounds a bit rubbish for computers. It's not a very clever algorithm. It just literally starts at the beginning, checks, moves on to the next one, etc. The reason this exists is because if there's no order to the data, so if there's no logic to how data is stored, there isn't a better way of searching. Because if there's no logic to the data, what position the data is in based on what it is, that sort of thing, there is no better way of searching than just start at the beginning and work your way through. So while it is very basic, it's used all the time in computer science.